Hello everyone and welcome back to Code Compass. Today we are solving best time to buy and sell stock 2 from Leetcode Top Interview 150 list. So this is an extension of another different problem which we have solved earlier, which was best time to buy and sell stock. So let's see the problem statement. It says you are given an integer as a prices where prices of I is the price of given stock on the ith day. On each day, you may decide to buy and or sell the stock. You can hold only at most one share of the stock at any time. However, you can sell and buy the stock multiple times on the same day, ensuring you never hold more than one share of the stock. Find and return the maximum profit you can achieve. So basically, in the previous problem, our restriction was that we had to maximize our profit, but we were allowed to buy the stock on only one day and then sell it on any day after the purchasing day. But over here, there is no such kind of restriction. You are allowed to purchase the stock as many number of times and sell it as many number of times. But the only restriction is that prior to the second purchase, you have to sell it first. So if you look at the example, it says 715364 and the output is 7. And if you see their explanation, they say buy on day 2 when the price is 1, then sell on day 3 when the price is 5. So you bought on this particular day and then sold on this particular day. So you made a profit of 4. Then you again bought when the price was 3 and then you sold when the price was 6. So you made a profit of 3. Over here you made a profit of 4. So your total profit will become 4 plus 3, 7. So, and let's look at the second example. There the price is consistently increasing. So you can obviously buy on the very first day and sell on the very last day. So then in that case, you will make a profit of 4. Or the other way of thinking about is you could buy on first day, sell on second day, then buy on second day, sell on third day, then buy on third day, and so on and so forth. So each day you buy and sell, and in that scenario also you will make a profit of 4 rupees. So the intuition behind this problem is just slightly different from what we were doing earlier. But once you understand the reasoning behind it, it becomes much easier and the code is very straightforward. So let's go to the intuition for this problem. Okay, so let's try to understand the intuition behind this problem. And for doing that, I am picking the example number 1 provided in the question, which was 7, 1, 5, 3, 6 and 4, and the output is 7. So basically the idea was that you will buy at when the stock price is 1 and then you will sell at 5, making a profit of 4, and then you will buy again at this day when the price of the stock is 3 and then sell when price of the stock is 6, and you will gain a profit of 3 and your total profit will be 7. Okay, so to better visualize this, let me draw this in the form of a graph. Like let's try to see the stock prices in form of graphs. Then things will become much more clear, like when are we supposed to buy and when are we supposed to sell. Okay, so over here I have just basically drawn the prices in form of a graph. So this axis, x-axis is showing the day and y-axis is showing the price of that particular stock on that day. So it starts from 7, 1, 5, 3, 6 and 4. So now forget about one thing, that the main problem in this question is that you are allowed to buy at multiple days and you are allowed to sell at multiple days, which basically means that you can buy on any day. There is no restriction. The only basically requirement is that you have to maximize your profit. And if you think about it, what is the way to maximize profit if you are seeing this kind of a graph where prices sometime it's going very high, sometime it's going very less. So if you see, let me pick a local minima. For example, this one. I'm just picking what we did in the example 1,5. We bought on this particular day and then we sold on this particular day. And then again, I will mention this at S. S means selling, B means buying. Then I am buying at here and then I am selling at here. So if you notice closely, it is nothing but that whenever there is a local minima, you have to purchase the stock, and whenever there is a local maxima, you need to sell that stock. As simple as that. So what we need to find out, whenever there is a increasing sequence in the prices, it means that I can make some profit, and we will definitely try to buy at the lowest point and sell at, like we will keep holding until there is a local maxima, and as soon as the stock starts declining, we will make sure that we sell at the previous step itself, so that we can maximize our profit, which is 4 in this case. Then another increasing sequence starts, for which the local minima over here is 3 and maxima is 6, so I will make a profit of 3. So to summarize it, basically, as long as your stock price is increasing, you need to sell, and whenever the stock price is reducing, you don't need to do anything. As simple as that. But let's think about this particular example. Let's say your example over here, we are immediately selling on the next day, but let's say you had stock prices like this, for example 2, 4 and 6. So the graph for this particular example would have looked something like this. Like over here it would have been 2, then it would have been 4, then it would have been 6. So ideally you would want to buy over here and sell over here when the price is high, and let's say after 6 there is 1. So after 6 the price drops very high, drops by a very big number, which is 1. So we will need to find out, we would prefer that I make this entire profit. Okay, so for that you need to buy at position number 2 when value is 2 and sell when the value is 6. But if you another way to think about is, let's say you buy at 2 and sell at 4, because the value of stock next day is greater. So let's say I do that. So my profit number 1 would be 4 minus 2, because I bought at 2 and then I sold at 4. So that will be 2. Then another profit will be, I buy at 4 and then next day the price has again increased. So I will make that profit also. So in that case, my profit becomes 6 minus 4 is equal to 2. So total profit will be 4 in this case, right? Which is very clear from this example. Now let's think about what would have happened. So this is one way when we are immediately selling the next day. But let's say I don't immediately sell the next day. I only sell when I reach the greatest possible stock price that I can see in this increasing sequence. So in that case, the profit would have been directly 6 minus 2, which would have been 4. So I'm explaining this just to make sure that you understand it does not matter whether you sell at every individual day, every consecutive day, as long as stock prices are increasing, or you directly sell at the last step. So in both of those cases, your profit is going to be the same. So another way to write this would have been, basically, in the first case, when I am selling on each consecutive day, as long as my stock price is increasing, in that case, my total profit would have been written something like this: 4 minus 2 plus 6 minus 4. So this is nothing but, if you see, this 4 gets cancelled out with this 4. So this is nothing but 6 minus 2, which will again be 4. And this will match exactly with this particular step. So our overall idea is, I will traverse the array as long as my stock price is greater than the stock price from the previous day. It means that I can generate some profit. I will add it to my overall profit, and then I will move forward, and I will keep doing this until I reach the end of the array. But if I see that my current stock price is lesser than the stock price on the previous day, it means that I cannot make any profit between those 2 days. So I will simply move forward. So this is very simple. Once you see the code for this, you will realize how simple this problem actually is. So let's go to the code for this. Okay, so now that you understand the intuition behind this problem, let's try to see the code for it. So I will start by defining variable profit. I will initialize it with 0, and in the end I will return this profit. Now I will start from day number 1, index number 1, because on day number 0 I cannot sell anything, so there is no way for me to determine if I can. Obviously you can't make any profit on the very first day, so your algorithm will only start from the second day. So from I is equal to 1, I will go till the end of the array. And so remember what we did, we basically need to determine if on this particular day the stock price is greater than what it was on the previous day. As simple as that. So if prices of I, which is the current price, is greater than prices of I minus 1, then I will simply say that I have made a profit, which will be equal to prices of phi, the current stock price minus the stock price on the previous day. And remember that we are able to put this kind of condition because in the constraints they have mentioned that at least there will be one element over there. So it will always ensure that we are not accessing any negative index. So let's first see if the base test cases pass. Great. So all the base test cases are passing. Now let's see if our complete submission also works. Great. So all our test cases are passing. So I hope you understood the intuition and code behind this problem. If you like the explanation, please subscribe to our channel and we'll see you in the next one.